While Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, makes the news regularly for his dramatic announcements and massive fortune, a lot of people are left wondering, can the company back it up? Although the company got off to a bit of a rocky start, the American car manufacturer has quickly refined its production process into one of the fastest and most technologically advanced in the world. From the company's headquarters in Fremont, California, Tesla assembles its high-tech machines and fights an ongoing battle to refine the process and its machinery. The company has said it aims to hit a production goal of over 10,000 Model 3s per week by the end of the year. And while the cars only take an astounding 90 minutes and 40 steps to assemble, this goal is, to say the least, ambitious. Still, the company is already pushing 7,000 units of its new consumer-friendly Model 3 every week, and production only stands to increase from here. With a short assembly line of only 1,000 feet and military-grade tech beneath the hood, we're all left to wonder, how does Tesla make its cars so fast? The answer, unsurprisingly, is as complicated as a Tesla itself, but can be boiled down into a few main ideas: the layout of the plant, the customization of the production lines, and the automation of labor. How does Tesla build their factories? In the age of global supply chains, most high-tech gadgets like a smartphone or a watch will pull components from around the globe. Often, after crisscrossing multiple times, the components are finally pulled together and assembled, packaged, and ready to ship. While Tesla certainly qualifies as a global company with gigafactories going up in not just Texas, Nevada, and New York, but also Shanghai and Berlin, the company currently constructs almost every deliverable product at their headquarters in Fremont, California. Not only does this make Tesla one of the most exciting new brands in the U.S. domestic car market, but it also means that Tesla saves a huge amount of time in shipping their products between locations and, perhaps more importantly, in transporting personnel from headquarters to the factories. Indeed, while other companies spend time and energy shipping components from one corner of the globe to another, nearly everything in a Tesla is designed, manufactured, and assembled in Fremont. So much so that the city has, in some ways, become dominated by the car company's facilities. This is not to say that Tesla doesn't use materials from far around the world. The lithium in their batteries or the aluminum in their frames can't be found in Fremont. But it does mean that each component is made from its raw material form into whatever the company needs in one town. In fact, the aluminum frames for the Model 3 are stamped under a mile from where Tesla produces the seats for their cars. And these are all in the same town where they put everything together. And all of this happens right down the street from where Tesla engineers design their new technology and vehicles, and where Tesla executives make company-wide decisions. No one has to fly across the country to make a big company-wide decision, and no corporate engineers have to drive across the state in order to smooth out some problems on the assembly line. While these might not be big problems for other car manufacturers, it does mean that Tesla can have a more elastic model of manufacturing than companies that follow a more traditional model. Most car manufacturers will establish how a car is made and get the production line and plan ready to do a whole run. Sure, small changes will be made along the way, but in the interest of efficiency, the first car in a production run will be made almost exactly how the last car in the run is made. Sure, there are exceptions to this rule, but none quite like Tesla. The proximity of Tesla's whole operation allows each part of the operation to be in close communication with every other part of the operation. This allows the company to continuously identify bottlenecks in their lines and to iron out kinks as they arise, which in fact brings us to the next reason Tesla can manufacture its cars so quickly. How does Tesla refine their process? The next big difference between Tesla's production process and other car manufacturers is that they smooth out kinks and widen bottlenecks in their operations. You see, Tesla is constantly customizing its equipment and techniques in order to get the most out of both its equipment and workers. Elon Musk once said that We believe in rapid evolution. It's like find a way or make a way. If conventional thinking makes your mission impossible, then unconventional thinking is necessary. This business philosophy has carried Tesla as a company quite a long way. The company, while relatively small, has been able to squeeze everything they can out of their equipment while maintaining a relatively low overhead. One company official said, "The idea is to find ways of accelerating production without spending capital on new machinery, and this is exactly what they have done." You see, one of the principal advantages of having everything centered in Fremont, California, or in one of the new gigafactories is that the designers and engineers are right next to the production line. This proximity, which saves them so much time in shipping, also allows the people who designed all of the products and procedures to refine them during a production run. Where other tech companies might design their products in California and then produce them in China, Tesla keeps everything right next to each other in one city. The best example of this is perhaps the tent that Tesla put up outside their main factory in Fremont to create an entirely new assembly line. This is a prime example of the company identifying a problem and creatively solving it. Moreover, this is also the type of solution that probably would not have happened in a company with manufacturing plants dispersed across the country or even around the world. This also allows the company to refine their process in smaller ways that add up to a big difference. For example, tweaks and alterations to the equipment that produces Tesla's seats have pushed one line from 5,000 to 7,000 seats per week. This change represents a 40% increase in production in this one line alone. And if this can be extended to other lines, the company will have nearly added the production capacity of an entire extra line without investing in a whole extra set of equipment. The Schuler stamping press that presses all Model 3 bodies has also been modified and optimized to increase throughput in its capacity by 12%. This means that this bottleneck in production has been widened and the rest of the factory has 12% more bodies to finish and 12% more cars coming off the line. And these small changes ultimately add up to a big difference in efficiency. Eliminating bottlenecks and slowly improving the speed and efficiency of their plants will ultimately have huge dividends down the line for relatively small upfront investments. Famously, Tesla engineers have even pushed some of the robotic arms in their factories to the breaking point while testing them to simply see how fast they can go. While this customization is all well and good, we have yet to examine exactly what they are customizing. So, who or what exactly builds a Tesla? What exactly builds a Tesla? Tesla body shops and assembly lines are uncommonly automated. While most assembly lines these days feature robotic arms and other automated equipment on their production lines, Tesla factories are on a whole different level. For example, the Tesla Model 3 body shop is over 90% automated, with over 1,000 robots on the production line. These robots are, generally, much faster than human workers, and this is a key part of the company's whole production strategy. To explain this strategy, we can paraphrase Elon Musk. When you insert a human, you slow down to human speed. Generally speaking, people are the bottlenecks on most production lines and are slower than robots. So when you replace a person with a robot, you fundamentally speed up production. On the other hand, in jobs where people are faster than robots, you can bet Tesla will have a person doing that job instead. Early on, Musk said, "One of the biggest mistakes we made was trying to automate things that are super easy for a person to do, but super hard for a robot to do." But as a rule, automation is faster than human hands, and thus, most of the actual assembly is performed by robotic arms under human supervision. It's robots that make assembly of a Model 3 possible in 90 minutes and in under 50 steps, and it's robots that make Tesla able to make their cars so quickly.